Hello, welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm Teacher Oakley, and for the next hour we're going to be looking at phrasal verbs again, as we will be doing during this hour for the next few days. Today, specifically, we're going to look at phrasal verbs that can be also used as nouns. We'll look at these by doing some fill-in-the-blank exercises and talking about when we look at phrasal verbs. Of course, phrasal verbs often have multiple meanings, so we might talk about that a little, and how they're used as nouns. Okie doke. Hello, Alvaro.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Alvaro, am I saying your name correctly?
Yeah, quite close to be
Quite
right.
close. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
Okay, very good. Uh, Thank you for joining us. And
Thank you very
also
much.
from Spain, I'd like to welcome Araceli. Hi, Araceli. Hello. Say hello when you can. Hello, Igor. How are you?
Hello, teacher. How are
Hi.
you doing?
I'm okay, I guess.
Glad to hear.
Thanks. Hello, Max. Welcome to the class.
Hello again. Hello everyone.
Hello
Your
again.
class now have a good turnout.
Yeah. At this time. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's great. Fu, welcome to the class.
Yes, nice to meet you again.
Good to see you again. Hello again.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, more people keep coming in. Alabek.
Yes, hello, teacher.
Hi, Alabek. That's a great name. Where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan.
You're from what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Okay. I'm from Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Oh, cool.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, welcome to the class. Nice to have you aboard. Excellent. Araceli, are you in now? You can't hear me. Okay. Well, maybe she'll make it back in. And welcome to Trust. I don't know. Trust? Trustworthy? What is your name? I don't know.
Yes, my name is Omar. I'm from
Omar.
Morocco.
Okay. Hi, Omar. Welcome.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Thanks.
Where are you from?
Morocco.
Morocco.
Yeah.
Oh, terrific. Oh, wow. We got a really international crowd today. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Excellent. Okay, guys, we're gonna time to dive into the ever ever exciting world, exciting and confusing world of phrasal verbs. English speakers use these all the time. Phrasal verbs are considered more informal, really. So you hear them a lot more than you would see them written, for example. Generally informal. What is a phrasal verb anyway? What is a phrasal verb made of? How do I form a phrasal verb? Alvaro, do you know?
Hi, yes, I think it's like a verb plus an
Yes.
article. I think it's an. I
Okay,
don't
a
know how
verb.
to.
Yes, and what we normally consider to be a preposition, but when we're putting it in conjunction together with the verb, it forms a two-word verb. Now the preposition is called an adverbial particle. It's a part, a piece, but it functions as an adverb because it changes the meaning of the verb. and that functions as a regular word. Now, these phrasal verbs function the same way normal verbs do, in that you can use continuous tense, past, future, perfect tenses with phrasal verbs, exactly the way you normally do use regular, everyday English verbs. Okay, now, the problem is there's just gazillions of them, so you kind of have to learn them one at a time and just practice using them. I highly suggest, if you want to get used to speaking like a native when we converse, phrasal verbs are really not absolutely necessary, but very, very useful. So just learn a few at a time and practice them whenever you have an opportunity. Okay, let's learn a few after I say hello to Araceli. Araceli?
Hi, how are you?
Yay! You did it. You
I,
made
I
it.
I was
Terrific.
having a lot of trouble. I don't know when I could listen to the class from outside, but when I came into the Hangout, I couldn't hear anything. I don't know.
Yeah,
Strange issue.
not your fault. Sometimes things happen with a Hangout. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I was having a little difficulty earlier today. It was slow and jerky, and my video kept freezing. I don't know. It was weird. Anyway, let's look at some phrasal verbs. Okay, here's what we got. We're looking at phrasal verbs that can also be used as nouns, such as, for example, okay, what we have here is, this is one list. On the left, breakdown is the verb form, the phrasal verb form. On the right is the noun form, breakdown. Now, you will notice some differences. Sometimes the noun form, the words are together, like a compound noun. Other times, the words are hyphenated. That's that dash in the middle is called a hyphen. Sometimes they form hyphenated words. Usually, hyphenated words are adjectives. However, obviously, not here. Okay, so this is one list. This is the other list with again, the verb form and the noun form. So we're going to be doing a little grammar work as well. What I want you to do is fill in the blank, all right? And you're going to have to obviously figure out the correct phrasal verb. And there's two sentences which you have to do. One will take the verb and one will take the noun of the same form. So if you can't figure out the verb, maybe try the noun. Okay. Igor, why don't you get us started here? Number one.
It's kind of difficult. Okay. Press that key and the computer will print out the figures you need. I think that's what I need.
Okay, apparently it wasn't that difficult.
So I was right.
Yeah, you were right. Perfect. Okay.
It was a lucky guess.
All right, and so obviously the second
Press
one.
that key and you'll get a printout of the figures you need.
Okay. Okay. Now, you'll get a printout of the figures you need. It is also possible, Igor, and everyone else, it is possible, there's another answer here, which is possible. And actually, let me throw it out. Igor or anyone else, do you see another possible answer here?
Drop out.
No. Spit out. The computer will spit out the figures you need.
Drop out.
But if, no, not drop out. No. Yeah. Because the noun wouldn't work. You'll get a dropout of the figures you need. No. Okay.
Maybe
Does
clean up.
anybody know? Sorry?
Maybe
Clean
clean
up?
up.
Clean up the figures you need? Interesting. Probably not. No. And you certainly wouldn't
Print
get a clean out. Print out is the answer. Oh, hi, Nader. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, we already determined print out is a good answer, but there's another possibility here.
Well, I personally would say pop up the figures you need.
Pop up?
Yeah.
Pop up the figure. You'll get a pop up of the figures you need. I don't like pop ups on my computer. Okay. The other possibility is breakdown. Because you break down figures. Okay. Basically, what that means, figures, of course, are numbers. If you break down figures, it's like in business when, okay, here's our profits. All right, we made $1,000. Okay, we made $150 from product A, $250 from product B. Okay, I'm breaking down the profit figures. All right, taking it apart. And it is possible to get a breakdown of the figures. Usually you ask the company accountant and they can give you a breakdown of the figures. So actually there's two possibilities here which would fit with no problem, actually. Okay. Max, try number 2.
We do scratching exercise before starting the workout.
You did say stretching, right?
Stretching.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It almost sounded like scratching exercises. No, that's not right. Okay, before a workout, you should always do this.
Standing.
Warm up.
Yeah. When you see the soccer players on the edge of the field before the game, they're like running in place, you know, and you see them jumping around. They're warming up. That's what they're doing. Okay. All right. We do stretching exercises to warm up before starting the workout. Okay. Or noun form, of course. We do stretching or exercises as a warm-up before starting the workout. Notice these sentences virtually mean the same thing. You're using one as a phrasal verb, and the other second sentence uses the same thing as a noun. Okie doke. Fu.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi.
Yes.
Yes, you are. Hi.
Yeah.
Try number 3.
They break out laughing when they saw Lan were wearing odd socks. Yeah.
Odd
so,
socks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Break out. Yeah. Break out.
Okay, but you have to be mindful of the verb tense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not breakout.
Not what. So burst
Breakout
out.
is
Yeah.
probably
So,
burst out. Yes.
Yeah. Burst out must be the
Okay.
answer. Yeah.
Yes, it is. In fact, you're right.
Yeah.
They burst out laughing when they saw Len was wearing odd socks. Now, you're not completely wrong, Fu, because they broke out. Past tense.
Out,
That's
yeah.
what I was talking about. They broke out laughing. Is also very common. What does that mean, Fu? If somebody
So I
breaks
get
out, bursts
its
out.
meaning is start doing something suddenly, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
I think burst out and break out have the same meaning. That's you
Yes.
start doing something. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. However, in the second one with the noun, all right, this one
Yeah.
here,
So there were an outbreak.
yeah, that doesn't really work. An
Yeah.
outbreak of laughter doesn't actually work. It would have to
Yes.
be there was an outburst
Yes.
of laughter.
Outbreak.
So our answer is going to have to be burst out because the pair fits here. Even though I realize breakout goes here. Now, what's another interesting thing you may notice here with breakout, however, breakout, outbreak, outbreak, notice that the particle goes first. Here's another unusual thing. But in reality, outbreak, we also have a breakout. It is also possible to have a breakout or an outbreak, both, oddly enough. A breakout from jail, for example. The prisoners broke out of jail. They had a breakout. Okay. Omar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. While the robbers were take off the bank, someone sounded the alarm.
While the robbers were what?
Take off.
No, I don't think so. They're not going to take off the bank.
Okay.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Breakout.
Yeah, nope. Okay, what are the robbers doing? Someone sounded the alarm.
Breakout.
Well, what other verb? What normal verb would fit here? One word verb.
Running.
What were they doing? Can you guess?
Maybe break it down.
Breaking down the bank? No.
Breaking into.
Breaking into the bank. Okay, but we don't have breaking
Cleaning
in.
up.
Cleaning up the bank.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Nice, Roberts.
Maybe hold up.
There we go.
Hold up.
A hold up. Put your hands in the air. It's a hold up. Okay. The robbers were okay, now Omar, verb tense.
Yeah.
I can't say while the robbers were hold up the bank or held up.
Yeah.
How do I
hold up?
Okay, but I have to change the verb tense.
Yeah.
Because I have while, I have the
Hello.
Hi. Who's speaking there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can.
I thought I had lost sound again, but
I think the teacher went down.
he looks to. Oh, okay, he dropped off. Oh, the hangouts are giving me a headache today.
Have you been in other classes, Araceli?
Yes, the previous one, but no, I think I was having connection problems, but it was my issue maybe. But this time, I just tried to go in the hangout and I could go in, but I had no sound. I don't know. And Ugly said he was having problem with the hangouts this morning too.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, you're right.
I think he will reconnect.
You can have a lot of issues because maybe you have your own connection problems and then the hangouts problems and all together is really hard.
Now he's back.
He's back.
That was weird. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Totally weird. It just... I'm telling you, the Hangout's weirding out. It's doing strange things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you have a noun like act up? Acting up?
Act up? Yes.
Act up. Yeah.
No. As a noun, no. It is definitely a phrasal verb, to act up.
Okay.
The kids were acting up. So I had to send them to bed. Definitely. Yeah, the Hangouts is acting up. It totally kicked me out and made me reinstall the Google plugin. I mean, that's ridiculous. This is like my 8th class today. Obviously, I have the plugin. Weird. Strange.
Google programmers.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, anyway.
Maybe they are doing some update or something.
Maybe. Let's hope. We can just say that. Clearly, they're doing some maintenance or improving our Google experience, obviously.
Yeah, improving.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more, say no more. Okay, Araceli mentioned that they were cleaning up the bank. Well, it was interesting to me because we have two phrasal verbs, clean up and clean out. Now, okay, very similar when we're talking about money. If you clean up at the casino, woohoo, you make a lot of money. Roll them chips to daddy. Wow. Okay. However, if you get cleaned out, if you are cleaned out, passive tense, you give all your chips. You lose all your money. Okay? So, interestingly, if the robbers clean up the bank, they could clean up at the bank, but if they clean up the bank, it means they're actually cleaning the floors. They're scrub, scrub, scrub. Okay, so that doesn't make sense. However, if the robbers clean out the bank, they take everything. All right, when you clean out your refrigerator, you take everything out and clean the inside. You clean out the refrigerator. Okay, so a little complicated usage there. So I don't know if you didn't mean that perhaps they cleaned out the bank. Okay, we've had amazing shifts in personnel. People going, people coming. I don't know who anybody is anymore. Okay. Hello, Mustafa. Nice to see you again. Welcome. Hi, Mustafa. Okay. Alabek. And hello, Elise. Okay. Alabek, your turn. Okay. Let's Okay, let's try number 5 here. Okay.
Because of all the stress, Sylvia.
Sylvia something.
Yes, because of all the stress, Sylvia. Can you lift up?
Yes. Sylvia something and had to go to the hospital.
Oh, I think it's standing.
What? She took off? Oh my God, where'd she go? She took off. Because of all the stress, Sylvia took off and had to go into hospital. Well, it would be past tense because we have had to. Strangely enough, that actually grammatically makes sense, and it could possibly make sense. You're not completely wrong. I don't think it would fit, for example, the next sentence. All right? The noun would not fit. Try doing the noun, Alabek. Try looking at the noun.
Because of the stress, Sylvia had a nervous.
Had a nervous something and went into hospital.
Stand in.
So it wouldn't be she had a nervous takeoff. That wouldn't work.
Yes, take off.
No. No, that's not what we're looking for. She had a nervous. What word works collocates with nervous?
Maybe burst out. Outburst.
Outburst? Oh, that would almost seem to fit, but no. Sorry. That's a very good guess, actually. But no. Does anybody else know?
Break out.
I think it's an outbreak.
A nervous outbreak? A nervous outbreak.
No?
Any second. No. The collocation here is nervous breakdown. I'm having a nervous breakdown. I'm going insane.
Hello,
yes.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi, Igor.
I
can hear you now.
I was checking.
Yeah, okay.
It was a test.
Igor's having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
All right. So the answer, Alabek, is breakdown. Because of all the stress, Sylvia broke down and had to go into hospital. Or because of the stress, Sylvia had a nervous breakdown and went into the hospital. A nervous breakdown is where your stress becomes so high you lose emotional control. Some people have a nervous breakdown and they cry and cry and cry and they can't stop crying. Other people start laughing and they can't stop laughing. Other people become not comatose, but they don't talk. They just stare blankly into space. Okay? Serious mental problems here, emotional problems, is what we call a breakdown. Now, at first, I do have to address the fact that Alabek at first said take off. Because of all the stress, Sylvia took off and had to go into the hospital. Well, okay, one of the meanings of take off is to leave suddenly. So it could be that she left suddenly, went to the hospital, and that would make sense. Another possibility for take off, we use the phrasal verb take off. I'm going to take off. I'm going to take Tuesday off. Okay, meaning I'm going to take the day off. I'm not going to work. All right. Okay, so it's possible we're talking about work and she took a day off from work and checked herself into the hospital. That's why I said Alabek. Yeah, that's why I told you take off for the first one is not entirely wrong. It would actually fit. Alvaro, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear that.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, great. And I can hear you. I can hear you perfectly well.
Okay,
All right,
perfect.
Alvaro, here you go. Try number 6.
Okay, you aren't allowed to smoke while the plane is. Can you roll up the page?
Yep.
Is taking off.
Taking off. Okay, let's see if the other one works.
You aren't allowed. Sorry, you aren't allowed to smoke during the takeoff.
During takeoff. And nice job with the verb tense. Again, we have while and is continuous
Taking,
tense. Taking off. Very good.
taking
Nice
off.
job. Good job. You nailed it. And once again, an action which interrupts a continuous action. The plane is while the plane is taking off. So good job. Excellent.
I have a question.
Sure. What's your question?
Is it right? Yeah, is it right to say you aren't allowed to smoke during the takeoff, or is during takeoff? Or
You aren't allowed to smoke during takeoff is okay. You aren't allowed to smoke during the takeoff. Well, just really not necessary. Takeoffs wait. Let's think about it. Is takeoffs countable?
I don't know. In Spanish, we put the article. That's why I have
Right.
that question. But I don't know.
That. Actually, I said that.
Does it sound right in English to say during the takeoff, or it sounds weird?
It does sound a little weird. You aren't allowed to smoke during the takeoff. Well, it would depend on who's saying it and why. Artheli, if you were talking to me about and we were on a plane, it would sound normal. Hey, teacher, you aren't allowed to smoke during the takeoff, because I know specifically which takeoff you're talking about. You're talking about our plane we're about to fly. So under those circumstances, it sounds perfectly normal. If we're talking about when planes take off in general, then you don't need the. Okay?
Yeah, I think I understand. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay, Araceli, it's also your turn, number 7.
Okay. Those who blank of university were looked down on by the others.
Okay. Those who something of university.
Drop out.
Yeah, well, okay. And verb tense?
Okay. Those who dropped off university, sorry, those who dropped out of university were looked down on by the others.
Very good.
Any university dropout were looked down on by the other students. What's the meaning of look down on?
Aha.
Exactly.
Very good. Or look down on. Okay, look down on is another phrasal verb. It is a 3-word phrasal verb. To look down on someone is to, well, the opposite of admire or look up to. If you look up to someone, you admire them and respect them. So if you look down on someone, you do not respect them. Certainly you do not admire them. You consider them less socially important, I guess. Okay. And, okay. Igor, you had more questions about takeoff.
Well, yeah. Do I need an article? Just indefinite article?
Indefinite article. A takeoff. Yeah. I don't think so. You know, what puzzles me is I can't figure out if it'd be an easy answer, but I can't figure out if takeoff is countable or uncountable. I think it is one of those words that can be countable or can be uncountable, depending on how you're using it. When you're using it in a very general sense, I think it's uncountable, so you don't need it. You're okay. Okay, you aren't allowed to smoke during a takeoff. It sounds weird to me. I just think that I think that's the case. Basically, when you use takeoff, it's not countable in a general sense. You have to fasten your belt during takeoff. Well, that's true. Yeah, you wouldn't say during a takeoff or during the takeoff. Yeah, I think that's the idea. We had a difficult takeoff. Now you're talking about one takeoff out of many possible takeoffs. So now suddenly it becomes specific and it becomes a countable noun. So, it's weird to think about who counts takeoffs. This pilot has 13 successful takeoffs. Okay, I suppose it's countable, right? But, takeoff is the most important part of the trip. I wouldn't say takeoffs are the most important part. That sounds weird. I would just say takeoff. So I think it's one of those tricky words that can be countable or uncountable. Okay, Igor. Let's talk about the fighting.
Okay. The fighting broke out soon after the assassination attempt.
Indeed, it did.
There was an outbreak of fighting soon after the assassination attempt.
Very good. Broke out, started suddenly. Just as we said earlier, you can break out laughing, you can break out crying. Yep. Suddenly start something. Suddenly start fighting in this case. Very good. Max? Number 9.
The star has someone who, for him in any dangerous situation, sins.
Star has someone who, for him.
Stand in.
Okay. But of course you make sure you conjugate the verb correctly.
Okay. The star has someone who standing.
Who stands.
Oh yeah, who stands? Sorry.
Yeah. Just like any other verb, you have to conjugate it for third person and all that fun stuff. Okay. All right. And then, of course, the noun form. Star of the film has a stand-in.
Stand-in.
For any danger scenes. Okay. A movie stand-in. Okay, Nader. Hello, welcome back. Good to see you again. I'll type my answer. All right, this room is a mess. You should clean it up and get rid of all the rubbish. You are successful. You are correct. This room is in a mess. It needs a good cleanup. Yes, clean up. And again, I reiterate that the only reason we use up is to add the extra meaning of completely. All right. Oh, he botched it up. Okay, he messed it up. Okay, completely ruined it. All right. Clean up, dress up. You dress up. Okay, you dress completely, entirely. Okay. Guess what? That's not all. We also have another new set. bring up, upbringing. Notice the difference between the phrasal verb and the noun here. Okay. Build up, check in, passerby. Notice this, another strange form with a hyphenated. Okay, so it's not always straightforward how to form the noun form. Sorry to say, yet another aspect of phrasal verbs that's not straightforward. Sorry to say. Alabek, let's try it with a brand new list.
Okay, teacher, can you move it to the right?
You mean like this?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
They head to the power station to prevent any leak of radioactivity. They had to check in the power station to prevent any leak of radioactivity.
I don't think so. Immediate check in.
Maybe shut down.
Yeah. Oh, Nader. Yeah, we're looking at a new list. Cleanup was on the last list.
I said shut down or check in.
Oh, shut down? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with you on shut down. They had to shut down the power station. Absolutely. Or he ordered an immediate shutdown to prevent any radioactivity. Yeah, that's good. That works. Yes, shut down. Shut completely. Close completely. Very good. Alvaro. Number 2.
Okay. Her parents and to know the difference between right and wrong. I'm not sure. Will take take over?
Sorry, one more time?
Take over?
Take over. No. Her parents took Ethel over. No. As a result of her takeover. Now you can look at the noun one. That often will help. The second sentence. Maybe that will help.
Okay. Oof. I would say I can try with upbringing, but not sure really.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, you're getting clues from your classmates over in the Verbling chat. Okay. All right. Okay. Her parents brought Ethel up. Brought up. Okay, bring, the past tense is brought. This phrasal verb is obviously separable. You're allowed to separate the verb from the particle. Yeah, we're bringing up 3 sheep. You can separate it or you cannot separate it, depending. All right, another point about phrasal verbs, some of them can be separated and some of them cannot. Clearly this one can. As a result of her upbringing, okay, upbringing, all right, your upbringing is how you were raised. Okay.
How were you? Sorry.
How you were raised. We use the word raised. Okay.
Can you spell it? How can you write it down?
Now, raised is confusing because it's not really. I want to talk about it for a second. It's a verb to raise, obviously, and we usually use it in conjunction with a preposition. It's not really a phrasal verb. I was raised in a small town. I was raised on a farm. I was raised up to believe. I guess raised up is a phrasal verb. I was okay. We use the same way we use brought up. But yeah, we can use raised to talk about anything. I was raised, and you don't even need a preposition. I was raised a Catholic, for example.
Mhm.
Okay. So some of the time when we use raised, it's not necessarily a phrasal verb. Very funny. Araceli, the gas.
The gas blank, and we were afraid there would be an explosion. The gas. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I don't know. Maybe stowaway.
I don't think so.
Mm. Pass by. No. I don't know.
Gas pass by.
Pass
No
by.
passing. We'll have no passing gas in this class. Okay.
To pass by is to
No.
walk
There is only
for a
one.
gas.
There is only one
Ah.
possibility here.
Yeah. Okay. Araceli,
I don't know.
get it. Okay.
Built up?
Okay. Nader is correct.
No.
Yes, the gas built, and it's past tense. The gas built up. Built. The gas built up,
What?
and we were afraid. All right. There was
What's the meaning of that? The
Okay.
gas built up? What does
Sure.
that mean?
I wish my money would build up. That's what that means. When it accumulates, exactly, Nader. I took the word right out of my mouth. When something accumulates, becomes more and more and more and more. As in, I wish my money would start to build up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Water can build up behind a dam. Okay. If the gas is building up, there's more and more and more and more in this small area.
Mhm.
Okay. Did you understand my stupid joke? There'd be no passing gas in
Yeah.
my class. Okay.
No.
No? Well, good, because it was kind of embarrassing.
Somebody. Yeah.
Okay. To pass gas is to fart, Araceli. Igor, number 4. Igor.
Sorry. As the flight is so long, why not in blank in Singapore for a while? Stop over in Singapore for a while. If the flight is so long, why not to make a stopover in Singapore?
Well, you don't need make, but yes, stopover is correct. Why not stopover in Singapore? Okay. Airport's really nice in Singapore. Yes, that is correct. And so the noun, of course, as the flight is so long, why not make a stopover in Singapore? Oh, there's the make. Sorry, I'm blind. Okay. Why not stop over? Okay, yes, a stopover. Okay, a stopover is a delay, a pit stop, a short stop. Your flight stops, you get out for 2 hours, you start again. That's a stopover. Can be a phrasal or a noun. Max, how about number 5?
Okay, after the firm was, several employees lost their jobs.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Maybe you might need to look at the second noun
They was.
The noun.
Yeah, I understand the sentence, but
Uh,
maybe it's because I don't know the meaning of all phrasal verb which we have.
of course. Of course, that's why. Yeah.
Maybe
What happens with a
pass
business?
by.
No.
Pass by. No.
What is something that can happen to a business which causes major changes?
Shut down.
Yeah, I agree. You're right, but we already used that, and after the firm was shut down, yeah, after the shutdown, several employees lost their job. But of course, if there was a shutdown, that would indicate that all employees lost their jobs because the factories no longer are open. But shutdown would actually,
Decrease, small decrease.
actually fit. Nope, that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for the idea that the firm was bought by another company. Okay. Firm, and by the way, pronunciation, firm.
Firm.
Firm. Yes.
Check in.
Nope.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever you say, I'm just going to say no.
Stop my guessing.
Stop your suffering. Okay. After the firm was taken over, here we see a passive form. Alvaro was, in fact, correct. After the firm was taken over, several employees lost their jobs after the takeover. All right, this meaning that one company buys another. It's called a takeover.
I'll try to remember that.
Okay. Okay, Nader, number 6. A nurse was beep the scene of the accident, and she gave first aid. A nurse was something the scene of the accident. Passing by. Well, does that work with the noun form? It certainly does work in the verb phrase. One of the passers-by was a nurse, and she gave first aid. Okay. Now, this is weird, right? Did anybody notice how I said that in the noun form? One. Yeah. Okay. One of the passers-by. Weird, right? It's a noun, but I'm not putting the S at the end of the word. I can't say passerbys. Freaky, right? Isn't English fun? It's so stupid. There's no rules. It's just nonsense.
One teacher said to me, English is crazy. I didn't make it up. I'm just teaching you.
Absolutely. And I agree with that teacher. 100%. It's crazy. Passerbys would sound terrible. Yes, it sounds silly. But you're right. So it has to be passers-by. Okay. Crazy. Alabek, how about number 7?
Okay. One person had boarded the ship in Cairo and amongst the cargo.
And something amongst the cargo.
Maybe check in.
Yeah, nope. He didn't check in amongst the cargo. Amongst. It means like in the middle of.
Oh,
weird.
I think stand by.
No. No. Maybe try the noun. A something had boarded the ship and hidden amongst the cargo. So we know that the verb means hidden. The verb means hidden. So a person, we know one person, so it's a person. Does that help? Does that help, or does that just confuse?
I don't know, maybe take over.
Yeah, nope. Nope. No. Somebody got it? Let's see. Somebody got it. The correct answer, Alabek, is stowaway. Okay. Stowed away amongst the cargo. A stowaway had boarded the ship. A stowaway is a person who secretly hides in a ship, or those crazy African kids who climb into the wheel of an airplane and fly across the ocean. I still can't. I can't believe they do that. But anyway, yeah. Okay. Stowaway. All right. Alvaro, number 8. You can do it. One more. You can get another point. Yes.
I'm gonna try. From my point. We need just to the dot so you can fill in if someone doesn't turn up.
Okay.
Okay. Can you roll that?
Okay.
And to think this is the easy one. Check in.
We need you to what?
Check in.
No. Check in so you can fill in as someone. Well, you know, that's not completely wrong, Alvaro. Possibly. In fact, you do have to check in, but you have to check in this other thing. We need you on something so you can fill in if someone doesn't turn up. This is often used, widely used at an airport, at an airplane, when you're waiting to board a flight, all right, and they're filling up the plane because they overbook flights. They have too many people on the plane. So there's always a few people sort of standing around.
Waiting list or something. Not that in a waiting list or just.
Yeah, there's always a few people standing around. That's right. On standby. Okay. Okay, standby. On standby. Often at the airport, you're on standby if you're waiting in the queue to see if you have a seat on the plane. Araceli.
The employees blank in protest against the poor working conditions.
What did they do in protest?
I don't know, maybe stopped over?
I don't think so.
But then they will walk out?
Yes! Very good. They walked out in protest. Very good.
Okay, yeah.
They had to walk out. Do people do that in Spain? They walk off the job?
I think they stop working.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
rather than walk out. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
They do
there
both.
was
A walkout in
Yeah.
protest. All right. Last one, Igor.
You have to check in at the airport 2 hours before the plane leaves.
Yes. Check-in is 2 hours before the plane leaves. Yes, so you do have to check in, and sometimes you have to check in order to stay on standby on the waiting list. That is correct. Okie dokie. Thank you, lady and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And have a great day. We'll see you later here on Verbally. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.